Hey, it's Max Action, and this video is going to be extremely short today because this is the worst day of COVID I have experienced yet. I've got body aches and chills and everything. It is a monster. But I'm going to tell you one of the things that I feel I should have done earlier and I didn't do this. And so this is going to be one of the first things that I implement as soon as I get over this completely nasty sickness. And that is making sure that I'm taking into account all of the things that I can automate. So automation is going to be when you can set up things to automatically happen rather than you doing them yourself. So right now I'm doing all of my content in real time. Part of this is because I'm doing this 90-day challenge with you. So I'm doing this content every single day to get that habit going for 90 days. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing it day by day. But realistically, you should have a bank of content ready that is already set up to automatically post to any of your social media accounts, any of the content that you're going to create. Because if something like this happens, let's say that you're just having a bad day, you can't focus. Let's say that you catch COVID, right? Coming up with and being consistent with that content is interrupted because right now this is the absolute most energy that I'm going to have all day. And after I'm done with this, I am going to go fall asleep again and try and sleep this off. Right now, for my five obstacles that I have every single day that didn't happen yesterday, not going to happen today, because just getting out of bed is as much of a body weight exercise as I'm going to be able to do right now. So we've got to kind of listen to our body, figure out where we're going, what the best course of action is for us. But again, getting back to automating things, if you have a bank of content ready to go, that means if you're filming a video, you film a couple of videos. If you're filming, if you're writing a blog post, maybe you write a couple of blog posts. And you schedule those. There are a lot of different programs out there that can schedule your content to automatically go out. And that insulates you from missing those days if you happen to get sick, if you happen to be in a situation where you can't post your content consistently. It makes sure that you are showing up every single day, even if you're not physically there. So this is one of the biggest things I realized. I should have done this a lot earlier, but I didn't. So now this is the learning phase of what I've got to do next. Just making sure that I am automating this kind of stuff, making sure that I have enough content already pre-created that can go out and be posted consistently. So I'm staying consistent across all of my platforms and just continuing to grow. So that's going to be a really good practice that I'm going to get into. So if you don't have that, I highly recommend that you start looking into how to produce a volume of content so it can consistently go out without you having to be there. So if it's already set up to automatically post, you don't have to be there to make sure that happens. And it makes sure that you're more consistent. It makes it so you can continue to grow even if you hit these obstacles, even if you hit a sickness, a spot where you can't be. See, I'm rambling now because, COVID. But that's what I'm talking about, is make sure that you insulate yourself from these incidences that can happen to you at any time without warning. So this is how you're going to start being more consistent. Really look into creating a volume of content, then be able to schedule it to go out without you having to be there or touch anything. And I think that's really going to start working for you in a much better way. Especially, you're going to be excited about that when these instances occur and you say, I'm so glad I had this content ready to automatically go out because now I don't have to show up today in order to do it. So this is going to be the next step in my plan that I'm going to be implementing as soon as I get over this COVID thing. So I'm going to call it a day for right now. I wanted to make sure that I showed up for you because this is important. Even as trashy as I feel, I want to make sure that I'm showing up for you and for our 90-day challenge because this is the priority. And I want to make sure I get this done. So I will see you tomorrow, no matter what. And until then, take action now.